The awakening of love. Ariadne had no reason to live. She had been betrayed by the man she loved, the hero who had slain the Minotaur. She had helped him escape the labyrinth, only to be abandoned on a deserted island. She felt like a fool, a pawn, a nothing. She wandered along the shore, hoping to find a ship that would take her away from this place. But there was none. She was alone, with no hope, no future, no joy. She collapsed on the sand, exhausted and broken. She closed her eyes and wished for death. But death did not come. Instead, something else did. Something unexpected, something wonderful, something divine. Bacchus, the god of wine and ecstasy, was sailing with his followers. They were on their way to Naxos, the island of his birth. They were singing and dancing, drinking and laughing, celebrating life and love. Bacchus was the happiest of all, for he was the lord of pleasure and the master of his own fate. But as they approached the island, he saw something that made him stop. He saw a woman lying on the shore, as beautiful as a goddess, as pale as a corpse. He felt a strange sensation in his chest, a mixture of curiosity and compassion, of admiration and attraction. He ordered his crew to land, and he jumped off the boat. He ran towards the woman, followed by his companions. They were a motley crew of putti, satyrs, nymphs, and maenads, all adorned with garlands and skins, all carrying instruments and cups. They were noisy and cheerful, but they became silent and respectful when they saw their leader's interest. Bacchus reached the woman and knelt beside her. He gently touched her face, and felt a faint pulse. She was alive, but barely. He whispered in her ear, hoping to wake her up. "Ariadne, Ariadne, open your eyes. I am Bacchus, the god of wine. I have come to save you, to love you, to make you mine." Ariadne heard a voice, soft and sweet, calling her name. She thought it was a dream, a cruel trick of her mind. She ignored it and tried to sleep. But the voice persisted, and she felt a warm breath on her cheek, a tender kiss on her lips. She opened her eyes, and saw a face, handsome and kind, smiling at her. She blinked, and saw a crown of stars above his head, shining like a promise. She did not know who he was, or why he was there. She did not know what he wanted, or what he meant. She only knew that he was different, that he was not like Theseus, that he made her feel something she had never felt before. She felt a spark of hope, a flicker of joy, a surge of love. She smiled back at him, and took his hand. He lifted her up, and embraced her. He introduced her to his followers, and invited her to join them. He told her that he was the god of wine, and that he had fallen in love with her. He told her that he wanted to marry her, and make her the goddess of wine. He told her that he would take her to Naxos, and make her happy. Ariadne did not hesitate, or question, or doubt. She trusted him, and followed him. She left behind her past, and embraced her future. She became his wife, and his partner. She became the goddess of wine, and the queen of the revels. She became happy, and loved. And so, Ariadne and Bacchus lived happily ever after, and their love was legendary.